What is up, guys? So today I finally got approved for Uber, driving for Uber. That's gonna be our first side hustle, so starting from $0 and seeing what we can make. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this series, I already know. So it's nighttime when I got approved, and then as soon as I got approved, a couple minutes after, an opportunity for a ride came in, so I went ahead and took it just to see what driving with Uber was like. So tonight I ain't gonna really count it because it was like practice. I'm gonna bring you guys with me on a couple of rides. Obviously I'm not gonna record while I have passengers in the car, but I will keep you up to date on the process. So far with the Uber thing, it's pretty easy. You just sign up. Gotta show like your registration, license, background check, all that stuff. Once you're approved, you start getting rides. You can choose to accept them or not. The only thing I haven't figured out yet is how to see how much money you're gonna make before you accept the ride. With Uber, you also have the opportunity to deliver with Ubereats. So the deliveries, they tell you what you're gonna make for the deliveries, but they don't tell you for the rides as far as what I've seen. I could be wrong. I'm gonna do a little bit more investigation. I don't know who the heck is calling me right now at 12:38. That's weird. And it's a California number. I have no clue. But let me open up the app real quick and show you guys tonight. So I ended up from that first ride doing more rides. And let's see. So I drove for a total of, well, I didn't drive for a total, but I was online for Uber. You guys can see that a total of 3 hours and 40 minutes. Total earnings are $82.46. Now, here's some factors we're gonna consider. This is zero startup costs. You just need a car and a cell phone, right? Obviously some gas. And you get to control your own schedule. All you gotta do is drive. Now, $82 divided by basically 3 hours 40 minutes. We're gonna do the math. 82 divided by 3.4. All right, so we're making like $22 an hour, which is not bad, right? Now we gotta take into factor gas and wear and tear on your vehicle. So that's one thing to consider. But versus just your everyday job, if you don't mind just driving around, $22 an hour isn't the worst thing. Now, for more specifics, it's a Thursday. Well, actually, no, sorry. It is a Wednesday when I started. It's 12:40 now because I went out kind of late. So I drove for 3 hours. Like I said, I was on the app for 3 hours and 40 minutes total. That's not all driving time. But yeah, so $82. And that was just a test run on a Wednesday night. On the weekend, I'm gonna figure you can make more money because you got people leaving clubs and bars. Or if you live near a hot airport, there's probably a lot of business there. So we will be going and doing exactly that so we can get a real idea of what you can make with Uber. Once again, zero startup costs. I'm gonna take this money that we did with this, once it's all said and done, and then we're gonna roll it over to something else, and we're gonna see if we can just stack this bread and move on to the next side hustle. But I am getting down and dirty for you guys. Can I see the videos where people just kind of like react to other people doing stuff, or they just look up how much people typically make? I wanted to actually get my hands dirty, actually do it, so you guys can have 100% proof of whether something works or not, and also so you can't make no excuses if I turn this into something crazy, starting off with basic side hustles that anybody can do. So I'm having a lot of fun with this, and so tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, but I don't know, we're gonna resume the Uber thing, and I'm gonna do a few more drives. I'm probably gonna spend like on either Friday or Saturday. I'm gonna take not the whole day, but like a decent amount of time and just drive for Uber all day just to see what you can do. Because honestly, this is about the whole point of the side hustle series is about hustling and seeing what you can do if you have some hustle. You gotta put your pride aside. You gotta have some hustle, some drive, and just make it happen. All right, so that's the whole point of this. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna see what we can do with nothing, turn into something. And I kind of got inspired from a show called like 90 Day Millionaire, I think it's called. But one of the entrepreneurs I follow, Grant Cardone. Let's see, I forget the name of the show. Let me look it up. Is it called 90 Day Millionaire or something? I don't think it's called 90 Day Millionaire. Well, is it? Undercover Billionaire. Sorry, they have 90 days to build $1 million business, but it's called Undercover Billionaire. And it kind of inspired me because it started with nothing and had to build a $1 million business in 90 days. Now, obviously, I ain't doing that because I ain't never made $1 million. So I ain't gonna make no false claims on this channel. But I know how to make a few $1,000s. I know how to make 6 figures. Don't know how to make $1 million yet. We will get there eventually, but stick with me. What is up, guys? All right, so it is day 2, so we're about to go out and I'm gonna do a full, well, it's currently, what time is it? I don't even know. It's currently 2:33, and we're gonna go out and do Uber for the next few hours, or basically until I get burnt out. I ain't gonna lie, my body's a little tired. I just left the gym and I just ate, so I really want to take a nap right now. I honestly should, but I'm gonna just turn on the app and see what happens. And we're just gonna grind it out for a few hours and see how much money we make. And this will be the last day of this challenge. So I've done it like 2 nights for a few hours, and this will be the final one. You guys get to see kind of a full day of what it's like doing Uber. And then whatever money we make from this, we're gonna try to take it to something else and flip it. And I don't know, I really had no set goal with this. I just want to demonstrate different side hustles, but we might do a little challenge where we try to take 0 to 10K. And so far, this is a 0. I've invested $0 in doing this besides my own time and gas, but the gas comes out of, I've already made money, so I just take the money out of that. So out of my own pocket, $0 for the side hustle. All I need is the car and the willingness to drive people around and a cell phone. So join me, guys, as we go around and do Uber for the next few hours. The Benz needs a little wash, man. It's hard to keep this car clean. Every time I clean it, the freaking tire shine splashes right back on. Alright, so we're gonna aim to try to make $300. That's like my target. After I hit 300, then I'm probably gonna stop. Hopefully I can hit $300 and then we could move on. Not gonna lie, I mean, so far what I've seen, if you have $0, this is a better, and you're willing to have wear and tear in your car, it's not a bad thing to do. You know, you make like, I think right now, if you take the numbers, it's about $20, $25 an hour, and this is based on my area, which is better than getting a job. You get to be your own boss. What I would do, I would leverage driving Uber, and I would just stack side hustles, and I wouldn't, you know, I actually wouldn't get a job. I would find side hustles, that way I can stay in control of my schedule and just keep stacking. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go vacuum my car real quick, and then we will try to make some money. All right, so I love that my apartment complex has a vacuum in the complex. Alright, guys, so I just turned the app on and we already got a ride to pick up 8 minutes away. Let's head there. Alright, guys, so we completed our first ride. It was a 20-minute ride. Honestly, didn't even check how much that ride made. And right as I was dropping that one off, another one came in, so we're headed to another ride, which is 9 minutes away. And then after this ride, if another one doesn't come in, I'll check and see what the earnings looking like so far. I have to piss so bad, so I need to make a pit stop. Alright, guys, so it's 4:27. I forgot to tell you guys it's Friday if I didn't mention that. I've knocked out 4 rides so far. I have not even looked at the earnings yet. And I'm actually still in my main city. I was gonna go to, well, I can't talk. I mess up every video, man. I talk too fast and I just mess up on my words. I'm still in my same city. I want to go to Raleigh, where the airport is, and see if I can get like more rides or maybe higher price rides. And plus I get to explore a different city. But honestly, rides keep coming in. Basically, so far, I pick up somebody, and then before I'm even dropping them off, another request comes in, so then I accept it. So I've been driving around just basically my city and the surrounding cities so far. Like I said, I have no idea how much I've made. We'll check on that in a little bit, but picking up somebody right now, and then after them, if no one comes in while I'm picking this person up, then I'm gonna go ahead and head that other direction and just see, you know, see what happens. All right, still have not managed to get to Raleigh yet because I just keep getting ride requests. I still want to go to Raleigh, and I will. It's 5 o'clock. I think I've done about 5 rides. I'm at about 50 bucks, I think. I gotta check my earnings. Now I just need to get some gas, pick up this next ride, and then I'm gonna try to head to Raleigh, hopefully. All right, guys, so it's gonna get to a point where I can't record anymore because it's getting dark outside. So it's 5:20. I'm on my way to a ride, like I said before. I just checked my earnings. So far, I've earned $60. And we still have about 5 hours at least to go. So we'll see. We'll definitely make, we should hit $200 a night, you know. Come across some tips, and then once the night really gets going, right now it's only, like I said, 5 people just getting off work. I'm really expecting on the night crowd. That's my goal, is to make money off the night crowd. People, you know, who are going to bars or leaving bars. And honestly, I don't know how late I'm gonna do this because it is Friday. I kind of want to go out myself. So I don't know if I'm gonna hang around for the whole night, but we're gonna at least do this till 10. So I got 5 more hours of grinding. I've been doing this for like probably 2 and some change so far. Yeah, so far so good. And yeah, we'll just keep grinding away.
All right, guys, so the results are in. I did a total of 15 hours on the Uber driver app. Learned a few things, gave 31 strangers rides in my vehicle. And honestly, so driving for Uber was an interesting experience. I've been using Uber for a long time, or Lyft, as a user, but never as a driver. And so it was interesting, you know, just giving strangers rides and just having strangers in your car, in and out. And yeah, that was an experience. But anyway, so the results are in. How much money did I make total Ubering for 15 hours? Let's do the math. So here's the app, guys. You guys can see that, see if it clears up. $331. Now, I did tell you guys my goal was to make at least $300 just yesterday, but I got lazy. I didn't feel like doing it anymore, and I stopped kind of earlier than I wanted the challenge to go on for. So I hit under my earnings, but let's just take the app time divided by the $331 plus a $10 tip that someone gave me in cash. So let's say $341 divided by 15. All right, guys, so that's $22 an hour. So basically I made $22 an hour driving for Uber. And here's what I learned. So the perks of Uber is that all it takes is having a car and a smartphone, and you can make money. In my experience, you turn the app on and you get your first ride. And normally what happens is once you get your first ride, before you're even done with the first ride, another opportunity comes in. Basically a queue comes up and you can accept a ride. And then once you drop the other person off, you have to pick up someone right after. And so once you get going, you could pretty much, you know, stay busy for as long as you want. So as far as side hustles go for a way to make money if you have no money right now, but you have a car, Uber's not a bad way to make money. 22 bucks an hour, you get to be your own boss. You will work as long as you want, up to 12 hours a shift. And so let's do some more math. If I was to do the full amount, so $22.73 what it came out to. Obviously to take into account things like gas and wear and tear. Total, I think I put about $40 in gas, but I still have gas in my car, so I didn't use all of it up. And let's multiply that by times 12. All right, so per day with Uber, you could make at least, I'm gonna say $270 a day. That's working 12-hour shifts. And let's say you do that 5 times a week. Make $1,300 a week, and then times 4. So I mean, you could, if you really worked your tail off, you could make nearly $6,000 a month on Uber. And who knows, sometimes your tips might be more. Now granted, I did work, the days I worked was Thursday night, a little bit Friday night, and then, Wednesday night, Thursday night, a little bit, and then Friday night, and I started about 4-ish. And yeah, I did not work a 12-hour shift the whole time, clearly because my total hours is 15 hours. But someone took this seriously. You can make decent money Ubering. And the way I would do this is like, if you didn't have any money right now, but you had a car and you make some extra money, whether you want it to be your full-time thing, you work 12-hour shifts, or if you want to make some extra money on the weekend, Uber's not a bad thing for that either. So you can use this money to build up, help you build up a savings, give you some extra wiggle room in your finances, save up to start a business. It's not a bad side hustle. So anytime you want, I can just turn my phone on and go Uber. The downsides about Uber, I would say, is one, you're driving all day. So if you don't like driving, it's not gonna be good for you. Wear and tear in your vehicle. I personally would not do this like as a full-time thing in a car that I have. I have a Mercedes, and like I wouldn't want to put that much miles and wear and tear on the Benz. So if you have like a Camry or a Honda, something super reliable and really good on gas, a Prius, honestly go for it. Like, I would say go for it if you don't have any money right now or just want to make extra money. Not a bad thing. It honestly was pretty relaxing too. Like I didn't have any bad passengers. Some got some conversation, picked up a lot of college kids. And the funny thing is, from the college kids I picked up, they're like, this is the nicest Uber I've been in. Like, what do you, like, you making this much from Uber? I'm like, nah, this is for content. But picked up some college kids, man. We ended up blasting some music and had a good time. But, so obviously you guys have seen we made $331, and the goal for this is now to take this $331 and turn it into more money. So if you have any side hustle ideas, leave them in the comments below. What side hustle do you think I should do next? How can we turn this $331 into 1,000 and 1,000 and 10,000? So I personally have some ideas. I will share them in the next video. And before I end this video, I do want to say some of the downsides I think about Uber. So I found out one of my passengers, they found out I was doing this for content. And I was like, the only thing I haven't found out yet is how much Uber is charging the passenger versus how much I'm making. So the ride I took them on, they were charged about $16 to $17. After I dropped them off, that's when I then found out how much money I made, which was about $8. So Uber is taking like 50%, and I think that's a high amount for Uber to take, being that the driver is doing all the work. So I think Uber, if you watch this video, give more money to your drivers. Why are you guys keeping 50% of the pay? They're the ones having to go out and drive, pick passengers up, do all the manual labor, and you guys are taking that's a pretty hefty cut for not really doing anything besides technology. And I know the cost of that can't be too crazy. So just something to keep in mind with that. But yeah, overall guys, that was our first side hustle. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Side Hustles. We're gonna continue to keep this going, talk side hustles, talk money. Hope you guys like my new setup too. I'm trying to get some lights, make the videos more better. I like them more better. Yeah, so somebody told me like they was complaining about my lighting last video or a video I did. So I'm improving the lighting. If you watch this person who talk crap about my lighting, hopefully it's better now. I got a ring light and everything, and I'm trying to improve the looks of the channel. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You guys want to make money, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get my hands dirty. We're gonna make this money, and that way nobody can have any excuses in the future of why they broke. You know what I'm saying? You got a car, you can go Uber right now. I might go Uber right now myself. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, guys, see you next video. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna keep saying it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys. See you in the next video.